Everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those who subscribe. Today we're talking about a kit from Plastic Soldier. The kit number is W2V15028. It's the Sd.Kfz.250, and this is a off-track troop transport. And this kit is for, I use it for Flames of War, and particularly for those 5 Sd.Kfz.250 would be my reconnaissance unit that use the 250 in Flames of War, late war. So first, let's talk about the soldier inside the vehicle. So what I did is I paint all of them with air paint, and I use 70830 from Vallejo. It's a German field gray, and I paint the entire guy like this. So the uniform, pants and trouser, it's already painted. From there, I paint all the skin on the individual using 70815. It's the basic skin tone. Then I paint the helmet with 70979, the German camo dark green. And the MG42 was with gunmetal gray, 70863, and all the belt, straps, and boots, I use black 70950, and that complete my guys inside the off-track. So the driver, a passenger, and the MG42 gunner. When that was done, I decided to paint my off-track. So I did use from Vallejo 71052, that dark yellow, and that complete all the vehicle paint in dark yellow, basic. And because it's late war, and by the end of the war the vehicle just get out of the factory, dark yellow, and sent to the troops, I decided to paint all the tools right away before I put any camo pattern on the vehicle. So what you see me doing is using paint for the wood, and to paint German gunmetal gray for the metal part of the tools. So for the wood, I use old wood color from Vallejo, and the paint number is 70310. Then I paint gunmetal gray for the machine gun, and the butt I use 875, if I remember right, brown color for the butt of the MG42. When that was done, I kind of send the vehicle to the troops front line pretty quick. I could have done the inside bench and the track, but I kind of just, let's say that I send it to the troops. And what I try to do here is a pattern using the German camo medium brown 70826 with a sponge. That sponge you find inside those battlefront box to protect the thing, or the soldier inside the box, or whatever it is in their box. As you can see, I'm kind of like and don't like, and more don't like than like. So that was the only vehicle I did using the sponge. I was not really happy. I don't think you see it much on the vehicle right now on the video, but I'm kind of plus or minus happy with it. So I decided to use a paintbrush and paintbrush all my for the vehicle on pretty much the same pattern, or look like the same pattern, so they are part of the same unit. None of the tank are painted exactly the same, because it's always painted by crew member. It's not factory paint, so it may have some variation. And what I did is you put a light coat, let it dry a bit, and then put a second coat to complete more like a paint, a kind of a decent paint. But when you think about it, in 44 they were probably much using a brush or anything, a rag or anything they can find. So I could have done a plus or minus quality paint, and it will be pretty much the same too, pretty good. So inside the bench, I decided to use new wood from Vallejo 70310. Paint all of them. Then I use rubber black from Tamiya. It's part number, where it is, rubber black XF85 to paint the tire on those half-track. So once those those tires have been completely painted, I paint the tracks, and for that I use 3 colors. First color is dark Iron XF84 from Tamiya to paint the entire track. When that's all paint, I let it dry, so I paint the other track, and then I come back and I use a light rust from Vallejo 70301 to do some rusty color on part of the track, because the German force use only metal track. There's no rubber through the track. When the light rust is installed, I finish with one of the other color, natural steel or gunmetal gray, depending what I find right away. But most of the time I use natural steel from Vallejo to paint the groove of the track, or the part of the track that's mostly at the ground. I paint, when that is all paint, to finalize, when it's pretty much all paint, I put the decal. So I put the cross on both sides and in the back of the vehicle, and then I numbered 441 series up to 445 to complete the entire 5 vehicle of my reconnaissance unit. For weathering, I use a sponge, and I use German gray from Tamiya XF63, and also dark yellow from Tamiya XF60, as you can see there. And mostly for the dark yellow is to sponge over the brown color, so to make it like the brown is peeling off. And the last thing I will do for the vehicle, I use Vallejo model wash for dark yellow vehicle, and I give a good wash on the entire vehicle. And that's pretty much complete for now my vehicle. As you can see, it's all paint. I glue my MG42 gunner and this passenger inside the vehicle, and that completes the process of painting and weathering my Sd.Kfz.250 from Plastic Soldier. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and thanks again for those who subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate. Thanks, and bye-bye.